Port Welshpool is at the centre of some great fishing in South Gippsland, and it's only a few easy hours drive from Melbourne. Most anglers fish inside the system for whiting, flathead, snapper and squid. But today, I'm looking to do something a little bit different. 20 years ago, yellowtail kingfish had all but disappeared from Victorian waters. But in the last decade, they've made an amazing recovery. So today, I'm going to see if I can align the barometer, the weather, the tide, all the conditions just right and get out on the water with Jason and just see what we can catch within 2 hours drive of Melbourne. Now I'm pretty lucky today because I'm fishing with Jason Taylor. Even though I love kingfish fishing and I do a fair bit of it, this guy just fishes 24/7 on kingfish. That's all he does.
That I do, Bill, yes. Very passionate about my kingfish.
Today's on you, mate.
Yeah, good day, as in with this wind it should drop and incoming tide, clean water, everything's aligning, so we'll smack them for sure. Good,
let's go out to the island. So as you can see here on the GPS, we're heading out to the Seal Island group and probably just going to go down to Cliffy Island and see if there's a few kings around there. So what do you reckon, Jace?
This whole Seal Island group is pretty good. I've pretty much caught fish at every island, just depends on the current and the wind.
Cool. Nice easy launch from Port Welshpool, about 45 minutes in good weather. And well, you don't want to be out here in bad weather, do you?
Nah, it's pretty sheltered, but yeah.
All right, let's go. Pretty typical of the water we're going to fish. Seal Island in the background here, we're just in the lee. Got a rig ready for live bait. And big current comes through between this little island and Seal Island here. And quite often you get a big school of kingfish just working out the back here in this current. So we'll see what we can get. Big slick in the water here, typical of a kingfish slick. They might have been up here half an hour ago. The other thing too, which is good, is when we came through Singapore Deep, which is the mouth of the Port Welshpool, Corner Inlet, it was rough, looked really bad, but we've got out here offshore and it's actually settled down and calmed down, so hoping for a good day. It wasn't looking good earlier on. So what's the plan, Jace?
So Bill, we'll go around this point here, pre-rig our live baits, so as soon as we get there, we can put them straight over the side, and then we'll come with the current, so not working against it because we're working a slow drift.
Gotcha.
Just in gear.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so you've got to make sure that you're fully prepared when you got the live baits so they're not out of the water. I've got a bit of Dacron, which is double looped, and that just goes through the membrane of the fish. There'll be no blood or anything. Just threaded that needle through and got thread. And then we've got a circle hook. Just got to put it through the loop, like that, twist it round twice, always facing up. Curl it round, always facing up, like that. So we'll slow troll him, exactly like that.
The sound is going to be real handy out here as well, because while the kingfish, for us to see them, we need them to come up on the top. Quite often they'll sit down on the bottom in a big school for long periods of time. So we're just going to go around Seal Island, circumnavigate it, just see if we can pick up a school of kingies that might be on the bottom.
Okay, let's do a U-turn, head towards that point, and just we'll zigzag in and out around the island with the depths.
Just in gear?
Yep, just in gear. So I fish like a strike drag, not total lock up, but we're fishing a circle hook. So even when we see the fish come up onto the live eel, get quite excited, you get very tempted to strike the fish, but you just let that load up and you always get the perfect hook up in the corner. So with this live bait, there's no sinker on it, he's just free swimming out the back. So what I do is let out about probably 30 metres, put the rubber band over the spool and then over the handle, and as soon as you get a strike, it goes into free spool, close the bail arm, pull tight, and you're on. always slowly let your live baits out, because if you drop it straight down, there's a good chance it'll get tangled. So we'll run one deeper and one shallower, and we've got one on the surface. So we're covering all areas of the water column.
Sort of slow trolling tactics you want to do. I've got a twin motors on the boat, only running on one motor. I want to troll really slowly. Maybe a little bit in gear, a little bit out of gear, and just zigzag your boat through the prime strike zone.
We're on. Oh, we're off. We're about to get
hit?
Yep.
Out of gear?
I don't know how we missed that hook up. So obviously I'd say there's a lot of small fish here.
Yeah.
And that's what has
a lot
happened.
of small fish on the sounder.
That's why we've missed that bite.
That was a big school.
Yep.
Thick.
Because both liveys were going off. And he's been chewed up, spat out. And unusual, we didn't hook up. So Bill will go
back and
around, yep, on that corner. So we'll just go up current here so we can go down with the current, because quite often the kings sit on this point. Makes it a lot easier going with the current when you're slow trolling liveys, because it makes them work so much harder into the current. They won't last as long. We're on. Oh.
Good one, Jason.
We've worked hard for this fish, I tell you.
It's good fish.
Can't put much weight.
Oh well.
Yeah, she's a good fish. That's what we come here for. Good driving, Bill.
Thank you.
And this is on the floater.
What's it?
It's been tough today. That water's gone. It's still clear, but it's obviously dropped off in temperature. Not a huge fish, but I reckon about 800 long.
It's good when you can get them out in the open.
Yep, it is.
Yep. It's a nice fish.
There we go.
He's all right. How's that? He didn't like that, did he?
That's the good thing about kingfish, they just never give up. There he is, look at that, good size. Right in the corner of the mouth.
That's what we wanted. Good fish.
Ready for that bail arm open.
Good one, Jace.
Finally,
that's what you wanted, Victorian kingfish.
Yeah, look at that one. Circle hook right in the corner.
Beautiful.
You can see. He's probably
go 900.
He would actually. There's a bit of weight in him, so. Yep.
And you can see there's actually 3 species of these cereoli. There's an amberjack, a Samson fish,
and
of course your kingfish. And what distinguishes a kingfish is this bright yellow tail.
Yep.
You know, and almost blue-green body and cream underbelly.
Yep. Tough looking fish, that's for sure.
A thug.
Hoodlum. Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And that circle hook right in the corner.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, mate, I reckon we'll go give it another go.
Plenty of light left.
Yep, let's go. So why have the kingfish made such a startling recovery? Well, no one really knows, although it has coincided with the banning of fish traps in New South Wales. So obviously the 2 populations of fish must be connected in some way. But what we do know, the fishing for kingfish in Victoria has never been better.
And the fish, oh, we're on.
Go!
Top water. Oh, we are on. Wasn't even looking. Oh, it's a good fish.
Things might be hotting up, mate.
Yeah, mate. But this one's certainly fighting better. Got his head turned. We can see him way down there.
They're real thugs, aren't they? They are just the toughest game fish you can catch in Victoria. I'll grab a net for this one, Jace.
Beautiful, Bill. Well done.
Good one.
It was your turn, but sorry, that was on the cast.
Oh, that's all right.
Wrapped.
Oh, there you are, Jace. Second fish of the day.
On the popper too.
Yeah, it was worth the wait. And we're the only one here now. It's about 7 o'clock at night. We've waited until everyone's left. And that's usually when the kings come up. It
is, yeah. Less boat traffic, so.
Good fish. This fish should be 700.
Yep,
Legal
700.
size in Victoria is 600.
600, 60
centimetres.
centimetres.
Yep. We'll let this guy go. I still reckon we're going to give it another go. But
of course, we're fishing.
Getting low in the sky.
One
this
more
might be
cast.
the last one. One more cast, yeah.
Very passionate about kingfish. Like, I want everyone to catch a fish on the boat, and just always looking, hunting. It's just a fish you've got to work hard for. You won't get results otherwise. It's very hard for me to actually sit down and relax, and by the end of the day, I'm absolutely buggered. But I'm happy, I've got to say.
Well, the day's coming to a close. We're starting to lose a fair bit of light, and fish are still active on the surface, so might be time to get one more. Who knows?
There's a fish. There's a fish. We're on. Bill.
Right up on the top. I knew that'd happen.
Do you reckon he's not a good fish, eh? I think he's a bloody good fish.
Now it's woken up.
Just let him away from that reef and we'll be fine.
Pull him outside.
Yep.
This is why Jason loves fishing for kings.
Mate, they scream.
Big, ugly, and they just love thuggery.
Okay, she's out of gear now, so plenty of time. Good fish, Bill.
Solid fish.
I think he'll be the fish of the day so far. They really don't give up, do they?
Heading straight to the bottom.
Just yell out when you got colour, Bill. I'll come down with the net for you.
Got colour.
Good fish, mate, good fish.
Okay, Jace, we've got leader up. There you go.
Good fish.
Oh, he's just a hot fish.
He's hot.
He's not as big as yours. He's just hot. They are just...
They don't give up, do they?
No, tough. They are beautiful to eat. Good one, mate.
Well done, Bill.
That is a perfect way to finish the day, mate. Hey?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Look at that flank.
Circle hook right in the corner too, mate.
He'd be 800.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll measure him even.
Cool. Victorian kingfish, never ever better. 20 years ago, I tell you what, you'd probably be lucky to get a fish like this ever in Victoria. The last 15 years, and especially in the last 10 years, these guys have come back right into their own.
They have. We'll
I can understand why you're chasing.
Yeah, that's it.
You want to tag him?
Yeah, let's put a tag in quickly.
Okay.
Yep. This fish is exactly 99 centimetres. 99 centimetres. So I'm going to put this tag in for fisheries. Just angle it to his dorsal. Like that. Bill.
Cool, mate.
This guy's ready to go. Would you like to do the honours? Your fish?
I'd love to. Good stuff.
Yep.
Tagged, ready to go. Cool, mate.
Well done, Bill. That's a fish, though.
Yeah, it's a fish, all right.
These fish are very strange today. They're just bang, hitting the lure off the top. They're not following it. They're just going bang. 2 hits, no warning, just bang. I'm on.
Go on, Jace. Get into it.
It's been a long day. "13 metres of water, yep. Still plenty of reef there. This is what I live for. Kingfish on top water, casting surface lures on a way to end the day. And we got colour.
Got
There
colour?
it is. Great fish. for that.
Good fish.
Look at that, top water kingfish. Love it. That's me. Have to be about a metre, 950 I'd say. Right on sunset. Last fish of the day. See you, mate. Very tough fish.
They are.
Awesome, mate.
Thank you. Good stuff.
We did it, yep.
Half a day, 3 fish, Seal Island, Port Welshpool, 2 hours from Melbourne.
Yep.
Go for them. They've never been better. One of the best months. January, February, March.
Prime time, right now. Yep.
Good stuff. Late afternoon, according to Jason, you don't have to get up early.
No.
Go find yourself a
gentleman's
kingfish.
hours. We're gentlemen, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, one of us is.
I don't know. Probably not me. Guys and girls, go find yourself a kingfish. You'll have some fun.